The last major time period that we're going to deal with here, and that's shown in our dioramas, is what is called by archaeologists the woodland, as distinct from the archaic that I just talked about. The woodland represents the main thing that begins it is the appearance of pottery. Prior to this time, people did not use pottery, and so this is a major change that what you find in the archaeological record, because pottery, like stone tools and so on, preserves very, very well. It's also in this time period that we have the first evidence of people using agriculture. Prior to this time period, people basically hunted, gathered, fished, collected resources, as I've talked about previously. But in the woodland, we have the introduction of agriculture. You have the appearance of certain kinds of crops that are, of course, still major staples today. Corn, bean, and squash were the major ones that came in this time period. Over time, people are becoming increasingly more sedentary, even before the adoption of agriculture. But with agriculture, people basically began to have a more sedentary way of life. They set up much more permanent villages that were lived in year-round, and they produced a fairly elaborate cultural material that we find in the archaeological record. Essentially, the earliest European explorers described what I have just talked about, palisaded villages with long houses. And these continued, as I say, up to about 1600 when you started to have Europeans in the area. And then, of course, within 100 years, you had a lot more Europeans and we're into more of a pioneer era.